My epitaph. My 8-year-old daughter Claire recently wrote my epitaph. She didn't know she had written my epitaph. That wasn't her intention. At least, I don't think it was. She was writing haikus. For those unfamiliar, haiku is a form of poetry with roots in Japan. Nuances aside, a haiku is typically comprised of 3 lines. The first line is 5 syllables. The second line is 7. The third line is 5 again. They're usually written in unrhymed verse, and they succinctly convey some broad concept. There are a few other details in the Japanese tradition, but that's the basic information with which Claire was armed. She decided to write about people in our family. For me, Claire wrote, "He is nice and sweet, and very protective, and that is my daddy." I thought, well, that's it. Some people want to be buried. Others want their ashes thrown out at sea. Some want their deaths to be a celebration of life. Others, though they may not admit it, want people to cry and mourn. I don't much care what happens with my body when I'm dead and gone. Although given my druthers, I'm not too keen on taking up some piece of land with my embalmed corpse for the next 100 years. I suppose that makes cremation an option, but I don't care where my dust is dropped. And I sure don't need my ashen remains sitting up on some shelf. I guess if I had to choose, I'd just die out in the woods and let nature take its course. When those who know me are gone, I'll be forgotten, and that's just fine. I place no judgment on how anyone else wants to be laid to rest, and I understand the catharsis for gathering to mourn. I come from a large extended family, and we've had our fair share of death. It helps to be together, but funerals are for the living. If people feel the need to do something after I'm gone, they can do as they please. As long as the people I love feel like I was nice and sweet to them, that I did my best to protect them, well, I'll feel all right about leaving this place whenever that time comes. I don't want anything more than that. Thanks, Claire. Postscript. Somebody hold on to this just in case Claire reaches her teenage years and feels a little less enthusiastic about my protective nature. Thank you. Much love.